We're back. Christian Kelly with us. CASA, she's involved with CASA Training. That is coming up very soon. August is a big month.
It is. It is. We are starting at the end of August, and we've got 2 training sessions in Rapides, one in the morning, our second ever morning session in Rapides, so that's exciting, and then one in the evening, and then we'll also be in Winn Parish in August also.
Tell us a little bit about CASA.
Sure. So CASA is an agency. Our goal is to champion and heal neglected and abused children. And so we train community volunteers to come in and be advocates for these kids, to make sure that they're not lost in the system, that they are in a safe placement, and really just to be that trusted adult, right? To build relationships with these kids who maybe for the first time just need somebody to hear them and hear what they have to say.
CASA recently has expanded a lot in central Louisiana.
Yeah.
Boyles Parish, Winn Parish, Grand Parish.
Yes, we had a huge expansion project. It has been overwhelming, the amount of community support we've had. It's been great. We've been really, really fortunate with our judges and the community support and donations that we've gotten, so it's been wonderful.
Christian, on the training sessions in Rapides Parish, the first thing I noticed, 2 training sessions, one morning, one early evening.
Yeah, so community volunteers, we can't do what we do without them, and so we really try to fit the schedule to the community. And so we've got people who work nights or who take care of children at nights and grandparents and all kinds of different things. So we wanted to offer a training session in the morning to try to give those people an opportunity to go ahead and get training out of the way at a time that works for them, so we can go ahead and get them sworn in and advocating for these kids.
When you're talking about needing volunteers, who is drawn as a volunteer?
Anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Is there anyone that you can tell that has special passions? I mean, what does your volunteer base look like?
Well, it's a melting pot, really. We've got all ages. The minimum age requirement is 21. So we've got young and old, and we've got retired people, and we've got full-time teachers and full-time mothers, and full-time dads, and we get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
The main thing is someone who's compassionate and who just wants to speak for these kids. That's the bottom line of all of
Be a
us.
child's advocate.
Absolutely, absolutely. It takes a special kind of person. It is a different kind of volunteer opportunity, but this whole agency is just built to support these community volunteers and support these advocates in everything that they do, so they can be the best advocates for these kids as possible.
Where do people need to go, both in Rapides Parish and Winn Parish for the training session?
In all 4 of our parishes. You'll go to our website. It's www.rapidescac.org. You'll click on the CASA link, and there's a link that says how to become a CASA volunteer. Click on that, fill out the application. All that application is saying is that you may be interested. It's not a tie down to a training session. It's just expressing interest, and then we can schedule an interview just to find out a little bit more about you and your interest, and tell you about our agency and about training. And
You speak with such passion. How are you enjoying your time at CASA, and what brought you there?
Well, I love CASA. Back in November, I actually went through training to become an advocate. After I did a Google search, I knew it was Dr. Phil's wife's philanthropy, so I Googled it and decided that that's something I was interested in. And then after I went through training, I was sworn in and decided I didn't want to go anywhere else. That's where my heart is. These kids need people who are passionate about this. They need a voice.
That's beautiful.
And so us as staff, this is what we're passionate about, and we're also passionate about finding community volunteers who share the same passion as us.
Thanks,
So,
Christian.
no
Again,
problem.
training sessions begin late in August.
They do. We're excited. We're looking.
There you go.
Thank you for joining us
Thank
this
you
morning.
so much.
Good day, Emma.
Children's book signing, we'll tell you about that in a second.